Hi. So, quick order here from Amazon. One of our hose valves went, and decided to go with this. I guess they call it Rachio, the smart hose timer. We actually have their sprinkler control down at our beach house. So I've had good experience with the app, and I'll tell you what I liked about it is the device claims to have a AA battery, so one less thing to recharge. And then there's this little hub, which apparently will connect it with the Wi-Fi, so I can kind of see if it's flowing. It'll program in, because we've got some drip hoses that go out to some trees we put in, and the weather's been a little dry. So let's see what this looks like. So quick unboxing here. This is the this device. You can tell it's late in the evening here. Just kind of getting things set up. So I opened it up, and it looks like we have this hub, which I guess you'll have a little power. So I got the power drain is the Wi-Fi connection. So the idea is you do the Wi-Fi connection with the power hub, and then the valve will be the AA's. And so I'll be able to go from, I have a little sunroom, so about 10 feet. So this should be pretty good from where the hose bit is. So we have that. And I'm going to assume this is, well, we'll see. This might actually be the part that's actually the hose controller. Again, this is the part with the AAA. Yes, that looks like what it is. So, should be doing this as a tripod, but well, that was elegant. But anyway, this is nice. Solid plastic, looks pretty good. And looks like we're going to either have to open the batteries. We'll see if that's in there. I wonder if that pushes anything. So it looks like there's no batteries in there. So we'll be opening that up with a screwdriver. So I'll have to get a tool here and see what else is here. This is probably the, I'm going to guess, the power supply. It looked like on the website it was going to be I was expecting a USB brick actually, but this is fine. So we have that, and I don't know if there are any more parts or if that's just kind of filler. So it looks like we have everything. So the trick here is going to be to get some batteries in this bad boy. Okay, so I got some batteries, and I just know from the website it looked like it's AA's, so I could have made an educated guess there before I opened it up. Got this, got to get the screwdriver open here. Again, not bothering to do a tripod, so this is going to be a little bit less elegant here, but we will open this up. So let me pause, get this open, and we'll see. Okay, so that opened uneventfully, just a standard Phillips head screwdriver. And there is our batteries. And easy peasy to put in here. And there we go. And I guess this will close here. It's looking good. Reverse the screwdriver. And again, I guess you can just see how that goes together, but that's pretty easy. Okay, so what it's saying is the first thing you do is pair this Wi-Fi hub. It only runs on a 2.4 Wi-Fi network. So fortunately I have one of those. I have an old Apple router, which is sitting actually conveniently enough right by where it goes. So, you know, their claim is the 2.4 runs a little farther. Not really relevant to this, but you can see the directions are actually looking pretty simple. I already have the app for this because, like I said, I have another one of their products controlling our sprinkler at our beach house. So I'm going to go through that. I'm pretty sure the directions are there. They go through the ad. So the smart features, they say you need to use this Wi-Fi hub, 200 feet, not a problem. And then we go pair Wi-Fi hub and install batteries. So follow the instructions, connect the Wi-Fi hub and the smart hose. And then, oh, interesting. Make sure you connect the batteries with the faucet. And then there's a little blue button which will turn it on and off. Okay, so I guess this is going to be app. There's not too much going on here, so we'll see what happens. So you can see here's where we're replaced the old timer. I think that's probably, I'm going to guess, 10, 15 years old. Finally gave up the ghost. Decided to stay stuck on, so dumped a lot of water out there. So, but you can see we're going to go right in here for a hose, and this should be pretty easy. So let's see how this valve. So that went in pretty nicely actually. So I think we're good there. No leaks. Valve is on. Really, really a nice, easy peasy setup there. Blends right in, doesn't stand out, so won't be obvious it's there. Now we'll just do a little testing with the app and see if we're in. Okay, excuse the low lighting, low production level here, but it's late at night and never done this before. So valve went in, synced up beautifully. The app was very, very easy to use. One of the things I particularly liked about the app is I sometimes run into devices, Philips Hue and some of these other things, that when you have the same brand across multiple houses, it doesn't really facilitate this. The nice thing is I could add the address, I had the second location, got my location. What's nice is when you dial in your address, it gives you a little satellite image, so you're at the right place. So that's good. The syncing was good. Both the hub and the valve did need a firmware update. Each took about 5 minutes. It was seamless, not a big deal. You just set the phone down, didn't touch anything. So overall, very, very, very impressed. Very easy setup. In terms of getting the hub connected to the Wi-Fi process, very similar to what Amazon uses for all the Echoes and Echoes Dots. So if you've done any of those, done a ton, you'll know the drill. So that's fine. The range seems to be fine. I'm only going about 20 feet, but I'm going through a thick masonry wall. It's a pretty old house here. And one thing I particularly appreciated is the shape of the brick. Well, I thought it was going to be USB brick. It's not. It's got a proprietary cable. That's fine. But the nice thing is it's shaped so it fits in on the outlet strip. I only had one gang plot left on the outlet strip, so that worked out very well. I was a little concerned that might happen. Probably the only negative, because there has to be something, is the power connector into the back of the hub is a little loose and it did come out. So just have to be conscious of placement of that hub so it doesn't get bumped, because I could see that coming unplugged. I'm candidly not sure if the valve will need the Wi-Fi connection to keep the schedule, but the schedule literally took me 5 minutes to do through the app. Very, very intuitive. So overall, good product and good experience. We had, I was just replacing a valve that broke this morning, and we live in an area with Amazon delivery and same day delivery, and we had this valve by 5, and I got around and the problem was solved same day. So good product, good delivery, very happy. Price seemed fair, given ease of use and everything like that, and great documentation.
Here is how I set up the Rachio water hose timer that I set up to water a drip line to a raised bed garden. I love how this works. It's perfect, and I can rely on it to take another thing off of my to-do list, which is already too long. I had some concerns about water pressure, so just to make sure all was okay, I purchased this water pressure regulator on Amazon. on sale for about $25. I also, you can see here, used some zip ties to support the weight of all of this. Also, just to make sure that there will be no concerns about too much weight bearing. So far, it has worked perfectly every time.
Are you sick and tired of wrangling your hose to water your plants? It's time to upgrade to a drip irrigation system and Wi-Fi smart hose timer. Cut the tubing to the desired length and install your drippers. Using the stakes provided, press them into the soil. Next, we're going to install the Rachio Wi-Fi smart hose timer. Use your smartphone to set up the timer and customize your watering schedule. Outdoor plants will thrive this summer, and you get to sit back, relax, and enjoy.
So one is to run the misters, and one is to run the pool, to fill up the pool when the water gets...
Yes, but here's the misters going. I don't know if you can see them or not, but yes, there we go. There's the misters. It's a great little tool to have. Simple to operate. I love it.